can't say believe in yourself. You don't know.
SKENG man, knock it on them in the tonto. Look what they say that Miami we get up. Knock it on them in the tonto.
Can't no God the fuck with them start. You run a screw, I kinda get gone. Bumbo clat, you run a screw, I kinda get gone. Bumbo clat.
Not a screw.
Nice. We said them are the skirt.
Not a screw.
Nice. We said them are the skirt.
Mrs. Snake na Everglades. Run up on the 6 bars, me a bust it, cause me never afraid.
Viewers and subscribers, welcome back to another update. So we see Valiant celebrating, his award, his MOBO award for the best Caribbean music act. So we're going to show you that video. Also in this update, you see where SKENG finally released his brand new diss track aimed at the 6 bars called 24. Yo, SKENG now ease up for this year. Also in this update, we see where Ninja Man, out a second letter addressing, the government in regards to the prison condition. So we have an audio to play relating to that also. But before we get into all these updates, please remember to leave a like on this video. Very important. Also subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed as yet, and leave your thoughts down in the comment section.
No, I'm chosen, but me never did fortunate. My mindset set like a architect. The love some steps some want to make. My thoughts run deep and it's hard to burn. Make it up fast and me no see no rival. Time I get hard, me build for survival. Young youth with a vision. Oh, me feel and late for the mission. Mommy that I pray for me gain a religion. Money we make and I save and I live on. That's it forever.
So this is what Valiant wrote in regards to his MOBO award win. 1 year and God has been so good to me. The journey has not been easy. Dancehall is no game, but my faith and strong mind carried me all this way. I just want to thank all my true fans and supporters who believes in me. I want to thank my day one dog them, and in tag some whole heap of people right there. So can't big up everybody, but just know words can't explain. Oh, me remember them used to say me nah reach far, but all me can say is believe in yourself. Every ghetto youth can be great. Big up all the nominees. So viewers, basically Valiant is celebrating 1 year in the music game, and him can say him fairly accomplish a lot. Go up against some big names in terms of the MOBO award, even Popcaan, and him even say big up all the nominees. So Valiant had a great year last year, people. Him actually did a running game. So Valiant put in some good work. And we have a few reactions. 876 Diplomat Records, Blessing Increase, Shani B Remix, Catch It At A Lie, Jafrax Music, That Is It Fam, and Romish Entertainment, fire emojis. So we have a few people just a big up, Valiant and his first MOBO award win. So Valiant deserve it, people. Him first win. So big up Valiant on that, and let me know what you think in the comment section.
You run a screw, I kinda get gone. Bumbo clat. Mrs. Snake na Everglades. Run up on the 6 bars, me a bust it, cause me never afraid. Chill, pill. Try out in a piece and gone, every time you peel up.
So now viewers, SKENG final drop his diss track entitled 24, where my diss up 6 bars in the worst way. So now everybody can see say SKENG finally mean business, because we hear the diss track them, but nobody never did really a brave up and a drop anything on YouTube. We see say yo, the clash I go start. So SKENG are saying Ed mad no BB clad. Him a go KILL him and laugh. I mean now I hear no man tell me about say yo, SKENG fi easy, and SKENG just a run up in a 6 bars. Remember saying up people, a 6 bars did come out and say not a screw, because from the other day we hear SKENG a run with the screw, and I say yo screw. So now it's like Squash are the first man to attack SKENG, and I say yo take the screw off a alone. So now it's like SKENG just a defend himself, viewers and subscribers. And this is musical feud we are talking about. We're not talking about the physical war in the street. You're not really business with that. If them are gonna deal with that, that now have nothing to do with a music we are dealing with. So, you know, Skeng does basically defend himself because that is what Skeng is known for. He defend himself as a young upcoming artist. So the man I make you know, so if him feel for fly, him just jump on a first class. S-class, him a drive past. So mama go drop there, you know what, people. So, you know, Skeng go all out on this one, you know, badman vibes as usual. You know that a Skeng arena when you talk about badness and badman music video. Skeng always bring it A game when it come to them thing, people. Skeng known for that. So anybody who has a Skeng na this squash, you know, this is the part you must listen to. Oh, you feel a Ryan na screw, I can't get can. So this is definitely a reply track to, you know, squash song where him did drop the other day called Too Rich, where must say not a screw. So yo, Skeng definitely a respond to squashing this one. So I want to see if Squash man I go reply to this people, because you know we know say Skeng did I go answer, because Skeng did this up Massacre in the worst way, and the man do a diss track including music video and this up all Angela, you know, everybody man this up Massacre, mother and them thing the people. So now it's like the same thing Skeng are doing at this. The man even call Squash mother name in this Shelly. So you know, Skeng got all out with music video and everything, people. So we want to see if Squash are gonna respond to this. You think say this deserve a response? You think say this song bad enough? You think say 6 bars are gonna run? Because when I think 6 bars afraid, because I'm already go against Alkaline and prove himself. So yo, him can clash a bad artist. So we just wait to see if, you know, Squash a go drop his song and, you know, this rhythm or a different rhythm, because you know this are the chaka rhythm Skeng use. But we are wait for you with 6 bars are gonna come with, because we know say 6 bars not afraid. But you the viewers can tell me what you think about this. Leave it in the comment section.
Mrs. Snake na Everglades. Run up on the 6 bars, me a bust it, cause me never free.
So now viewers and subscribers, you see where Ninja Man wrote a second letter, you know, addressing the government. You know, he wrote a previous letter last year. You know, that letter went, you know, really far, and he actually did a speak out against some prison conditions where him advocate for better prison conditions and for prisoners to be rehabilitated when them, you know, come out of jail and go back in a society to reintegrate. You know, Ninja Man just did a ask some good things on behalf of the prisoners them. So he must say him see where Mark Golden responded to his letter, you know, in a well received manner, and him actually see some work I get done, and him also you know, ask some other people say who bash the Prime Minister, say oh them never acknowledge him letter. Ninja Man actually I say yo, the Prime Minister did actually acknowledge him letter. So him kind of grateful for the response when I get the feedback, you know, based off of the letter that he wrote from prison. So there is a part 2 to it now, viewers and subscribers. So I'm gonna play that audio with Ninja Man speaking, or somebody speaking on his behalf, but actually him write the letter. So I'm gonna play this, and you viewers tell me what you think about it. Leave it in the comment section.
This is Ninja Man's second letter to the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Security Minister, Minister of Justice, the opposition leader, and other interested parties. This is a follow-up to the first letter that was released in November 2023. This letter was stamped and approved by Superintendent Campbell, compiled and narrated by Jojo Mack. First and foremost, I would like to wish everyone a prosperous, healthy, and safe 2024. This is a second letter referencing the penal institution in regard to the rehabilitation and suggestions brought forward. I would like to thank the opposition leader, Mark Golding, for his response. It was greatly appreciated. It was brought to my attention that some people were critical of the Prime Minister, the ruling party, that they did not directly respond to that letter. I want people to understand that they did not ignore that letter, because it was mentioned several times, whether on the campaign trail or in Parliament. It was acknowledged and was not criticized in any way. The letter was also acknowledged by the Chief Justice as well. You could say different strokes for different folks. What we must all remember is that while they may take time to recognize a letter, they are in no way, shape, or form obligated to do so, and that is why I laud them in this moment. Since the publication of that letter, I have seen where changes are beginning to take place in the institution. I am not sure if those changes were manifested in thought before the letter, but I have seen them being implemented since. Please note that I have never written a letter asking for favors for myself or to complain about me suffering in prison. I have never asked for anything to benefit me personally, but instead for the benefit and strength of the country and its people. In your positions at the helm of society, it is sometimes harder to see what's at your feet. Those who are on the ground can see more clearly as they are directly affected by what is there. They're at the root of what is happening. We have first-hand experience. Therefore, it would be wise to give an ear to what we have to say. So yes, we appreciate the acknowledgement, publicly or otherwise. This shows that you are listening to what the people in your charge have to say, even those who are not in the free world. I've had many conversations with a lot of those who are behind bars, and I've come to realize that when a person is sentenced to serve time, the most impactful moment is that moment they're sentenced, as they fast to realize that this will be their lives for as long as the sentence lasts. They have conditioned their minds to the fact that this will be their fate, and therefore pull on their strengths to take them through it. A place like General Penitentiary could be changed to the Jamaica School of Discipline, where people are taught how to behave, where anger management is part of the daily routine, as a lot of people have committed crimes because they were angry and were not privy to outlets where that anger could be channeled in a more positive way. I spoke of lending myself in ways that can aid in getting them the help they need as they serve the time they were handed, and a vast amount of my fans are willing to assist in helping to see the solutions I suggested come to fruition. Through my foundation, through my team on the outside, they are willing to make donations, whether monetarily or donations in the form of equipment or other supplies that are needed to make this a reality. We can do this through contact with the relevant authorities. As I suggested, having access to learning new skills or improving on the skills they already have can be a huge part of the rehabilitation process. Not everyone institutionalized had or still have bad intentions, so if they're offered options that can assist them in being progressive members of society when they're released, the country will benefit. After all, at the end of the day, when that man or woman returns to the general populace, it will be as someone with a more positive mindset. I spoke about those who already have a skill set that can make a contribution to the country while serving their time. But for those who are not skilled, the institution could offer classes to help them garner skills that will help them when they return to society. The aim would be to not have criminals return to society, but people who will be geared for a more purposed lifestyle. On the other hand, the prison system could be seen as an income-generating agency that funds itself, as mentioned in my first letter to you. The Prime Minister, the Opposition Leader, Minister of Justice, Minister of Security, and other members of your cabinet. We have one of the best Deputy Commissioners of Prison in the institution, Miss Stone, who have served on many levels. She knows every prisoner by name and she's well respected. Given the right tools, she can make a difference. Superintendent Campbell is one of the best and most respected in the prison system. He aids in fostering peace and unity within the system, along with Superintendent Clark and others whose names I can't remember at this time. They are the kind of people who are willing to see these ideas come to life, but they need help to make it happen. We are willing to help. I, Ninja Man, am more than willing to help. I know in my heart that my Prime Minister, my Leader of Opposition, and other leaders in government would not reject something that would be for the amelioration of the country. People talk about prisoners living on taxpayers' money. That can be a thing of the past. We need to utilize the facilities at Spanish Town Prison for livestock farming. There's a greenhouse that can be utilized to help fund the prison system as well. People who pay taxes would like to see their taxes used in other ways to support the country, not feed able-bodied prisoners. But funding is needed to implement these efforts. I, Ninja Man, have paid my share of taxes, but I do not want to be fed from taxpayers' contributions. There was once a program in the system called Reference for Life that started at the gun court and extended to Spanish Town and General Penitentiary that was doing so well that inmates doing life sentences could go out under supervision to do what the government required of them. It was doing so well that some could even visit their families and return to the institution, and there was no problem. Treating the problem from the inside out can indeed make Jamaica a better place. There are many Jamaicans living abroad. They get on the internet to air their grievances about their fear of returning to Jamaica because of criminality. We would love for them to have a change of heart, and this is one way of restoring the confidence they once had. Once again, I am begging the Prime Minister, Leader of Opposition, Minister of Security, Minister of Justice, and other relevant members of government to walk the prison, have conversations with the prisoners, so you can see that there are many people with a lot of good inside who are willing to be rehabilitated. The JDF can help in this feat. As we all know, teamwork makes the dream work. I do not believe my thoughts are superfluous, as everything I have suggested is viable. Once again, I pray you take this into consideration. In my next letter, I will have a list of what is needed in order to be fully operational. Much respect and blessings. With love, Ninja Man.